Hi, hello, my name is Astro, and welcome to Summon a Sweetheart. Have you ever been so lonely that you just decided to grab a Necronomicon? I think that's how you say that. Is that the right name? Am I saying the right thing? I don't know. I hope so. That you just grab a Necronomicon and you want to conjure up a friend, a companion, a lover? Well, that is very mentally unwell of you, and you're also in the right place because that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this game. I was scrolling through Itch.io and I was like, you know what, I want to play another visual novel. I love visual novels, I always have. And I stumbled upon this one, and the first thing that got me was the colors. The colors just really stuck out to me. I love this color palette. It's very similar to the one that I have on my channel. The baby blue and like the neon pink and the purple, and it's just...
oh, it's so good together.
And as I started to read the description of the game, I was like, okay, this actually is a pretty solid story. This is a pretty solid concept. And dare I say something I would do in another life? This game has 10 endings. I do intend on getting all 10. And yeah, there's really nothing else I really want to say about it other than I'm excited to get into it, and I hope you're excited to watch me get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Warning, this game contains depictions of severe depression, brief descriptions of gore, mentions of a word that I can't say on YouTube because YouTube gets really finicky about it, body horror, spontaneous explosions, and a whole lot of monster parts. Okay, fun. This is also my first ever game, and I'm a one-person show. Congratulations! I'm not taking this too seriously. Despite the themes, this is still some stupid, quick and silly game I slapped together passively over like a month while learning the engine. I believe in you, okay? I'm already feeling like this is gonna be great by story and art alone, so great job already, okay? So make no mistake, this is all fun and games. Enjoy! This game also contains flashing lights. Would you like to remove them? Ooh. I would keep the flashing lights. I understand why as a content creator, like, you would definitely take the flashing off for others. I just feel like if I get rid of the flashing, it kind of like takes a little bit out of the game. So yeah, flashing light warning, I'm sorry. I feel like it's visually complimenting for a visual novel, if that makes sense at all. You can review the controls in the menu under keyboard configuration. Play the intro. Yeah, why would I skip the intro? Well, I guess if you're going back and trying to do all this again. For as long as you remember, you've always been lonely. You tried everything. You went to the parties, to therapy, changed jobs, and got evaluated again and again. Got prescribed meds that didn't work. Nothing works. Deep down, you know why you feel this way. You know none of those things will fix the ever-growing hole in your chest. You can't blame anyone, though. You wouldn't want to be stuck dealing with yourself either. It's not like you can expect anyone else to put up with you. Especially when they actually have the luxury of walking away and avoiding the headache altogether. You conclude you'll just be this way forever. You're just simply too messed up. Too messed up for friends, too messed up for love, too messed up for life. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Or is there? I was like, you said you made this for funsies. It was a pretty, unserious kind of attitude over this game, and it just opens up so heavy. Okay. What can you say? You're desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. It's not like you have anything worth losing. In your hands is a very old book. The cover is decorated with ornate details. Ornate? 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 I think it's ornate. Am I stupid? Anyway, it's very heavy with, frankly, an insane amount of very thin, yellowed pages. You skimmed it a few times, enough to get the gist, enough to understand that this might just be your last Hail Mary, your last attempt to fill the void. Fill the void. I think I said feel the void. Anyway, there are candles scattered around your apartment. All the windows remain shut with the curtains closed. Not too different than usual, save for the butterfly clips pinned to the curtains, and the open flames. You hope those don't need to stay lit forever. Burning to death sounds painful. You drew a very shaky-handed chalk circle on your bedroom floor, as accurate to the diagrams as you could manage. You hope it's good enough. Ever since you got your hands on this book, you haven't been able to stop thinking about it. What it would mean for you if this worked, if you got this right. For once, the pit in your stomach, the hole in your chest, might go away. This really might be the thing that does it. If you're understanding this right, this book, this text, can make some kind of deal with the person you summon. If you can partner up with some sort of otherworldly person, some deity who may find your rapidly declining mental state pitiful and perhaps take mercy on you, you may just earn yourself some kind of companionship. It is absolutely one of the stupidest ideas you've had in a while. there's no guarantee some all-powerful person won't just smite you the moment they see your easy pickings. But what does a worthless sack of meat and bones like you have to lose, really? So let's say you get picked off and die. What was lost? A future? Potential? What a joke! Oh my god. You hope that this isn't painful if you do die. More than that, you really hope you're right about this. Surely it can't be that hard to do this, right? I mean, the book literally has instructions. All you need to do is read, right? As you flip through the numerous pages of nothing but warnings, the same sentence sticks out, repeated constantly in various different ways. Understand that you cannot undo this choice. This is permanent. You cast the warning aside. Oh, wonderful. Permanent? Yeah, like your problems and solutions aren't already permanent? I have hope. I mean, there's 10 endings, right? So there's obviously a hopeful ending. There's gonna be good endings, you know, but like, I feel so bad right now for this person. With shaky hands and a wavering voice, you turn to the page you want, skim it one more time, and read. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like something way more sexual looking, so I'm kind of glad that it's legitimately a monster. Before you is something that's kind of person-shaped. Initially, in the split second you saw a silhouette, you thought you saw a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, a face, you know, person-shaped. Then, the rest of them hit you like a freight train. This individual has giant, pulsing tentacles wrapped around them, curled in such a way that it's reminiscent of a brain's wrinkles? Oh, of a brain's wrinkles. You can't figure out where the tentacles end and their body begins. Or frankly, the better question, does it even end at all? Is this fused with them? Then your brain sees movement and, oh, eyes. This person, this thing, has multiple eyeballs, no sockets, just eyes all around them. They clearly aren't brutalist trophies they took from dead people they killed, because you see them moving. The eyes are moving. You guess it's a part of them? They just have eyes like that? And more so than eyes, you notice awfully quickly that where a mouth should be, instead a hole question mark is? There's something emitting light, some sort of bone sticking straight out of their head? But if it's a bone, then how does it produce light? Have you ever heard of the anglerfish? Your head is spinning. All of this was not what you expected, and while you, usually speaking, aren't prone to being a choosing beggar, this is a bit much even for you. You try your very best to focus on the parts of this individual that look distinctly human. You see they have one normal-looking eye where an eye should be. Each one you can spot is discolored in some way. The whites of their eyes are either a bright neon blue or a violently strong pink. They have dark curly hair, also discolored, in a strange way with that same nuclear pink. Well, that's a good word for it, nuclear pink. New hair color idea. I think we'll put that on the docket. It seems to swirl perfectly, even if every individual strand was photoshopped to be pictured perfect. Oh, as if every individual strand was photoshopped to be picture perfect. How nice. How pretty. If only the rest of everything wasn't there to sober you up from whatever drunken stupor you were undoubtedly in a moment ago. 2 thoughts cross your mind. 1, maybe with enough alcohol-induced delirium, you could work with this. Oh my god. 2, there is an eldritch, am I saying that word right, deity standing in front of you in the middle of your bedroom. In a blind panic, you fumble to say literally anything that will ensure this monster creature doesn't tear you in half. Maybe you really do have some desire to live. Hey, hello, hi. Hey, hi, hello, my name is Astro. Oh my god. What's, going on? Your eyes look, very pink. Nice color choice. You know, it's probably not high school or college. It's middle school. You peaked in middle school, undoubtedly. Oh my god. After spitting out that crumb of stupidity, the creature looks at you with all of their eyes? Oh yeah, your will to live is definitely somehow still intact. How nice. Wish you found that out under different circumstances. You'll take it though, beggars can't be choosers. And speaking of begging, this thing hasn't said anything. How exactly are you supposed to beg for your life if you can't even communicate with them? What the hell do I do? How did I mess up this badly? They really can't talk, can they? That makes things more difficult. Before you can come up with some equally life-threatening solution to the life-threatening problem laid before you, your vision gets weird. You don't feel right at all. Oh god. Normally, you're always kind of drunk or high to some extent, but this feels unlike anything you've ever felt before. You feel weirdly sensitive? You can't seem to articulate it properly, even to yourself. It's like you gained a seventh sense or something. God, you really should have read that book properly instead of just skimming it. And that's my thing. With a crazy book like an actual spell book in the universe of this game, right? Why would you skim it? I get it, we're highlighting this person's mental health is not the best, but like, Jesus, dude. So many words, so many thoughts. Ooh. What voice do I want to give you? I don't know. It'll find itself along the way. Hello, small thing. Don't be scared. You asked me to come here, didn't you? You hear a voice, a woman's voice. It sounds nice, soothing, in a threatening sort of way. Nice and soothing. Nice and soothing in a threatening sort of way. Well, I mean, I hear the garbledy sound bites whenever she did her dialogue, so I obviously can't sound all gargled like that, but if it sounds nice and soothing, For whatever reason, I kind of want to go...
Riding round in a rover. If I see ops, then it's over.
That's like the only other voice I can do, so let's go ahead and do that. The moment you hear her voice deep in your skull, the air feels unnaturally warm and comforting, especially for being in the presence of something so incomprehensible. You wonder, is it her that's doing this? Like some sort of lure for prey? Is she hunting you? On a drunker day, you might have liked the idea, but right now, the idea of becoming some gross-tasting chip for an otherworldly being doesn't quite scratch any itches of yours. Why did you think this was a good idea again? Because we're lonely. Poor thing, you're a frail human, aren't you? Most of their minds don't handle us very well, I'm afraid. For someone as feeble as you, I'm sure this is all very scary, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about that. We'll keep going with it, though. I need a drink. Alcohol is bad for your liver, you know. I mean, she's right. Haha, wow, that's... Oh god. May I ask, where's my gift? What? Was I... Oh, don't tell me I actually missed reading something important. Worry not, I am accustomed to all of you humans' poor senses. It seems as though not many of you have been trained very well. Patience is a virtue. To rush is to ruin. I've shown up here and thus accepted your offer, our deal. However, your end of the deal must still be fulfilled. Graciously, I shall give you one more chance. Only one. Procure me my welcoming gift. Or else... Oh, okay, I'll do it. Very good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, I really messed this up somehow. I was supposed to give her a gift of some kind because I skimmed the Necronomicon. There's got to be something in my room that she would want. I don't have many valuables, though. I gotta look around. There's bound to be something. Oh, she looks cool. I should get to it quickly. Give a gift to the being you summoned. Wow, my room is insane. All right, the book. That should have some info on what to do. How did I miss something so important? Well, whatever. I have time to correct it now. I could read the book or I could wing it. I'm gonna read the book. Now let's see. You flip the front of the book where the index is. What chapter do you go to? Ritualistic summoning. Well, I already did that. Eldritch companionship, the dangers of hunger. Well, I assume that she's definitely gonna me up on some of these endings. So I can imagine she's gonna be a hungry lady at some point, a hungry thing. But I do want companionship out of Miss Tentacle Monster, so we're gonna go with this one. This should probably have something. Maybe I can figure out how to make her like me? You read the chapter on Eldritch companionship, and by read, you mean you skimmed it again? Oh my god, okay. We deserve everything that's coming to us, for sure. You took note of a few specific paragraphs. Are intended for lifelong pacts. If one attempts to leave a being they established a pact with, it is not uncommon for them to be mauled or maimed. Prefer sentimentality over value. The concept of valuable items monetarily does not make sense to them and their world. Value is an attachment to the... Okay, so something sentimental? I'm assuming to me, since I'm the one giving a gift. Not like I'd know what she would be sentimental over anyways. I don't have many things I care about. I'm sure I'll find something in here. Okay, sentimental. What happened to the book? Why does it look like that? It says I need something sentimental. Oh, it looks like it kind of got destroyed, so Okay, let's see. What happens if I talk to you, though? I need something to give her. Okay, cool. Oh, I see an action figure over here. I think. It's a drawer. All sorts of random, ill-fitting items are crammed inside. Look through the drawer? Yes. Let's see. Clothes that don't fit, old textbooks, figurine boxes, craft supplies. You find a small vat of protein powder nestled in the back corner of the top drawer, tucked away and hidden. If you recall correctly, this was from when you still believed your life could turn around with a little more elbow grease. Me right now, oh my god. Clearly your plans of getting fit and active went nowhere. You're pretty sure the new routine died in less than 3 days. Is this thing still good? How long does protein powder keep for? Take protein powder? Yeah, am I gonna give Miss Eldritch being ethereal deity thing a protein powder? You took protein powder. Okay, do I have... Can I... Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Can I save? Usually if I hit tab, I get to save. I thought I could grab this figurine, it looks like. But, you know. Nasty paper goods, tissues, napkins, who knows, really. No point in leaving, not like there's anything of use out there. That makes sense. Paper plates stained with food decorate the top of the pile. You can't remember what you were eating on those. Okay, it's a pile of trash. There are bottles, cans, bags of chips, and leftover food and snacks rotting away on your floor. How you haven't gotten roaches yet is baffling. You wonder if there's anything useful in there under all the garbage. There's like a heart here. Search the trash pile? Yes. Oh, can I? Yes. You decide sticking your hand in smelly trash is apparently not something that's below you. You rummage through the pile of garbage. Shuffling around, the pile reveals even more trash hidden underneath. It looks significantly older and more disgusting than what's on top. Ew, smells wretched too. The odor of several kinds of rotting food gets stronger and stronger as you release the fumes of stink from under the garbage that kept it captive. I don't remember it being this bad. You briefly think your idea of cleanliness may have gotten skewed over time. You found a sugar candy stick. It looks mostly untainted by the garbage around it. It's also still closed. Take the sugar candy stick? Yes. You took the sugar candy stick. Nice. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm just like gonna be collecting stuff around the room to give to her. A pile of garbage. You think those bags are from when you had takeout. I'm just gonna search like every corner. Candles you lit and put on the floor. You need to be careful your pants don't catch on fire. A pile of garbage. God knows what's hidden under all that. It's your craft card. Back when hobbies still gave you a crumb of dopamine, you would rummage through it and make all sorts of things with whatever you had on hand, I think that's supposed to say. You vaguely wonder if you can craft anything out of the things you find in your room. That might be a good idea. Oh, there's a heart on it now. Can I craft? I wonder if I can make anything. Check for crafts. No, doesn't look like you can make anything with what you have. Okay, well there's a plushie here. Can I interact with this? Yes? No? It's an old plushie. You distinctly remember winning it at an arcade with your old high school friends. You were so excited about it. Your friends were too. They don't talk to you anymore. You haven't seen them in years. Can't blame them though. You hardly speak to anyone on a regular basis. I mean, you barely have the energy to brush your own teeth. Most of the time you can't even do that. Talking to people regularly seems impossible. You still cherish the plushie a decent amount though. Enough to be sad if it went up in flames. Take the plushie? Yes, you took the plushie. Oh, I could totally give that to my eldritch creature lover, hopefully friend, person, but hopefully lover. Empty wine bottles are clustered on the floor next to a pile of garbage. Okay. Empty wine bottles next to a pile of garbage. Is that my bed? It's your bed. It's in complete disarray and smells awfully of sweat and body odor. You store some things under it, though you frequently forget what. Ooh, there's a heart now. Look under the bed. Yes. How did it get so narrow under here? You come to accept that the trash piles have truly taken over the room. Oh, I forgot about this old thing. You found your old diary. Take it? Yes, took the diary. Oh, I'm sure she would like the diary because it's gotta be like a sentimental value kind of thing for me, right? Okay, shelf. It's your dresser. It's your dresser. It's beat up with scratches all over it. Okay, what is this? It's your mini fridge. You stuff all sorts of things in there. Look through the mini fridge? Yes. You open the fridge and take a look. Inside are a few bottles and drinks you didn't finish. Ooh, take water bottle, take energy drink, take nothing. Well, I don't know. We're gonna take the water bottle though. You took the water bottle. That was like the first thing on there. Oh, A lone wine bottle sits at the foot of your bed. It's unopened and, in theory, still good. Maybe something like this? People usually give alcohol as gifts, right? Let's take the wine. I mean, eldritch being and people, they're not really like the same thing. So, I mean, I might get killed over it. I took the wine bottle. Okay. Oh, now there's a heart. There's a heart over here now. Well, wait, hold on. Let me look around the room some more. It's your closet. It's quite small, but it fits all you need. You cram some old storage boxes on top of it. Most of the clothes aren't washed very well. It smells musty. Look in the closet? Yeah. You rummage through the closet looking for something worthy of being given as a gift. Not like you really expected to find anything like that in a crappy wardrobe. You do find one of your favorite shirts. It's completely shot to shit from you wearing it so many times, but you refuse to throw it away. Take the shirt. Took your favorite shirt. Maybe she won't care about the must and the craziness on your shirt, and she's going to love and accept it because it's from you. I don't know. More wine? Empty wine bottles. There are dark stains on the floor surrounding the piles. What about trash over here? A pile of garbage. God knows what's hidden under all that. Same thing, pile of garbage. How do I access my items again? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, what do I have so far? I have a wine bottle, I have a water bottle, favorite shirt, protein powder, sugar candy stick, plushie, and diary. Okay. Ooh, let me go ahead and save. Let's do that. I probably should have saved like a while ago. Okay, so I have been all throughout this room. I don't know what else I can grab at this point. I'm going to see what I can craft because there's a heart over here now. Wonder if I can make anything. Check for crafts. Looks like you're able to make something. I wonder. I used to make sweet water all the time as a kid since I didn't like how water tasted. I mean, I still don't like how water tastes, but I do have everything I need to make it. Oh my god. With everything that we have, what are you going to make? Oh god. How are you going to make this sweet water? I wonder if she would like it. Make sweet water. You made sweet water. I hope she likes it as much as I did. Oh, we have sweet water now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start giving her stuff, I guess? Well, I have something. Is this really what I want to give her, though? Okay, give her the gifts. Okay, I have sugar water. I have a favorite shirt, protein powder. Okay, well, let's just go one by one, right? Let's just go one by one. Hey, I have something for you. You have my gift. Yeah. You sheepishly hand over the wine bottle, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you hesitantly, almost bewildered. Her hand isn't the only thing that takes hold of the bottle. Her brain-like tentacles, veins, whatever they are, wrap around the bottle, inspecting it, as if she doesn't know what it is, despite pointing it out to you earlier. Her eyes flick back and forth from the bottle to you, checking for your reaction. You try your best to remain calm. Do you like it? I figured wine is something everyone likes, you know? This is wine. Yeah? Alcohol is dangerous to the body, especially yours. You do know this, yes? Well, I mean, yeah, but people like drinking it. People like drinking it. Or do they like feeding it to others to weaken their senses? Oh, that's not... Do you take me for a fool? Did you mistake my kindness for your sad, feeble little brain as stupidity? Damn. Do you truly think I am so unaware that I cannot see the trap laid before me, one of the most basic ones at that? It's not a trap, I didn't. Silence. You have insulted me enough. In all my life, I never thought I would see such a display of foolishness from what might as well be a singular-celled organism. Damn. Are you blind to what I am? You squander a second chance I, a being capable of reducing you to an atom, so graciously gave you. To do this? I didn't... I like drinking it a lot. I just thought that I'd share some with you. Share some, so we could both kill ourselves together in a slow, painful decline? If you wish to die that badly, you've already done enough. You want to be a foolish creature of ignorance, of emptiness? Then you shall be one. Oh god. Oh no. A sudden flash blinds you, numbing your entire body. You start to feel your mind wander away somewhere. It doesn't come back. When you come to, you're barely able to form basic thoughts. You've been reduced to an organism on the level of a jellyfish. incapable of thought, of engaging with life or itself, merely a floating pile of organs and nerves, drifting about aimlessly in a vast, complex world it cannot comprehend. What does that say? Yeah, that's you. You're probably something. I don't know. That's hilarious. You would turn into a slime. Bad end, smooth-brained, single-celled, ending 1 of 10. Okay, cool. Game over. Okay, I got a bad ending. Well, I'm so excited to see what else she turns me into. Because with 10 endings, I mean, geez. Okay, so I gave her the wine. Let's do a water bottle. I feel like I feel like the plushie is going to be the one that does it. The plushie or the diary, because, right, it's like sentimental value. So, I don't know. That's just my theory. Let's go ahead and do the water bottle, though. Hey, I have something for you. You have my gift. You robotically hand over the water bottle, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you casually. She seems completely unaffected by receiving it. She flips it around in her hand, glancing at the label for a brief moment. Is this just water? It's in a bottle. It's just water. In a bottle? Yeah. She hates it. For a moment, she looks stunned. You think? Her features raise a bit. Her numerous eyeballs seem to dilate and shrink. She doesn't seem angry, just confused. Honestly, at this point, you think that's one of the better emotions this eldritch being could be feeling towards you. It's definitely better than hatred, that's for sure. What exactly did you expect me to do with this? Well, you're supposed to drink it. It's water. Well, only if you're thirsty. Are you thirsty? She's like, look at me and tell me if you think I need to drink water to sustain myself. I mean, probably not, but maybe. Most living things need, water. She looks at you blankly and then sighs. Boy, you really beefed this, didn't you? I understand that water is good for you. I understand that you're attempting to care for me through means of nourishment. I appreciate it, but I have no possible use for this. I don't need water in any capacity. So I suppose you can have this back. All right. Well, aren't you thoughtful? You take the water bottle back, eyes glued to the floor. This thing could kill you, yet you feel like a scolded child. You don't know why you thought something so simple would be enough for a gift. Thinking back on it, it seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? It would be a shame to have such a resource go to waste. You can drink it, I don't mind. Oh, yeah, I, could. So awkward. Are you not going to drink it? I sense your need of adequate hydration. You should drink. Yeah, I know I should drink water, and yet... yeah. You stand staring at the bottle, hand on the cap, prepared and ready to open it. Yet, you don't move. God, are you really doing this right now? You can't just suck it up and drink, even when your life might depend on it? Is there a problem? You need not fear any infections or illnesses from my mere touch. I'm not filthy, you know. That's not what I'm saying. That's not it. I just... You really are doing this, aren't you? I don't like how water tastes. For whatever reason, it, made me feel sick drinking it, and, I used to pour sugar in it to make it better, but that's dumb, so... More than half your body is water, yet you cannot stomach the taste of it. Yep, it's definitely not normal. Oh! Wordlessly, one of her vein appendages slap it out of your hand in one swift, powerful motion. Is she gonna kill me? She unscrews the cap just by flicking it and... what are you doing? She takes the very sharp tip of her pointer finger and slices her thumb open with it before dripping some of the blood into the bottle. She screws the lid back on only for one of her tentacle arms to wrap around the bottle and start shaking it, mixing the blood that was just dripped in. Is her blood, like, sweet or something? Because that's kind of cool if so. And a little intimate if she's going to give me her sugar blood water. She's going to, make me drink that, feed that to me. In an instant, the bottle appears before you again, held out to you not by a larger than average hand, but a weird-looking octopus leg. Try some of it now. It should taste as... I've never seen that word in my life. Anyway. Of what? You described the taste as pleasant. Now drink before it spoils. No one in your condition should be wasting resources. Oh, okay. God, please, if this kills me, just let it be quick. You unscrew the lid of the now significantly more menacing looking water. You see the liquid has taken on a highlighter pink cover. Nuclear pink, actually. Oh, joy of joys. Down the hatch. Shakily, you bring the bottle to your mouth and drink some. All the while, the monster woman stares you down like you'd be committing eldritch sin for not chugging it. Shockingly, it tastes good? It tastes like sugar. Heavily of sugar. Like you just ate an entire cube distilled into liquid form. That sounds kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. You have little trouble downing the whole bottle. It seems even the texture has changed. It's now slightly thicker, reminiscent of juice. That tasted good. A lot like sugar. I'm relieved the mimicry worked sufficiently. Mimicry? Well, yes, I can make anything do whatever I want. If I wish for water to taste sweet, then it shall. My blood is, after all, still a part of me, isn't it? Why would I not retain control? Good point. You ate monster blood. Not even monster, eldritch, otherworldly nightmare being who is kind of looking different? All too quickly after the realization of what you just drank, you notice your vision getting strange again, though this time it's in tandem with other effects. You feel your eyes getting heavy, and you almost trip despite standing up and being completely still. Oof. What the hell is happening? It's okay. The pretty monster lady will protect me. I think. I hope. Oh, I hope so. Oh, I forgot to warn you. Oh my god, I'm gonna explode or something. You didn't drink the coagulated bits at the bottom of the bottle, did you? Oh, no. I think I did. I don't feel right. What was that? Ah, well, I suppose either way, you'll get your wish. I apologize for this, I really do. I forget how clueless and fragile you humans are sometimes. Uh-huh. Oh my god, look at me. Blood is coming out of my nose. That Danganronpa blood. Your head spins at the realization that something terrible is happening to you. Even worse, she knows what's happening to you and either can't or won't do anything about it. Yet you can't stay mad at her, it seems. I mean, after all, she loves you, doesn't she? You don't know how you didn't realize it this whole time. I mean, for an enchanting, otherworldly being such as herself, to not smite you upon first glance. What a mercy. What love. Your stomach feels bad. Somewhere in the back of your subconscious, you think something might be wiggling in your gut. But that's not possible. Galatia? Galatia wouldn't do that? Is that her name? Galatia? Galatia wouldn't do that. The text is pink now. You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of mycopsychosis. When you get infected with the spores and everything, the dialogue gets kind of muddled. You no longer sound like the character that you are. You just kind of become this, you start to sound like this hive mind, and the dialogue changes, the dialogue colors change, and yeah, it's just reminding me of that is all I'm trying to say. You guys are whole together. You're connected. Just like you should be. Oh, this is mycopsychosis as more than anything, you want to live. You can't live without her. Something has ruptured internally. The veins pulse and beat in your stomach. You feel a little sad when they start to try and escape through your mouth and nose. Now you can't express your love properly. Oh my god. Alas, you'll need to find another way. Perhaps letting her crawl into the hole where your stomach was is a good start. As your body becomes mangled and mauled from the parasites inside your stomach, she, Galatia, simply watches you squirm and struggle with an expressionless blank face. Oh yeah, that's such a good first date idea. I hope if I have a date that it goes just like that. You were killed by eldritch parasites. Bad end. It's never just water. Ending 3 of 10. Okay. I need to keep track of these endings. So we have 1, we have 3. Well, I mean, it's only 10 things, right? I'm assuming there's 10 items I need to give her. I mean, I'll know what I gave her already. It's not that bad. Okay, let's see. What else can I give you? What else can I give you? We have the favorite shirt. You somewhat confidently hand over your favorite shirt. Surely she can see the amount of love this is felt through the torn seams and the loose threads. She takes it from you hesitantly, as if she's touching garbage she doesn't fully want to make contact with. What is this thing? My favorite shirt. I wear that thing all the time. Can't you tell? She might like it, I don't know. She looks at you strangely. I see. It smells not good. I am having trouble understanding how this could be your favorite clothing item if it smells of must and sweat. Well, you didn't account for that. Everything in this room smells in some form or fashion, so you didn't give the extra stinky shirt much thought. After all, what is one more smell in this cacophony of stink? A little smell isn't that bad, surely. Besides, the fact that it's been so loved makes up for it, doesn't it? Her expression changes, yet you're not certain to what. You get the sense that she's about to do something mischievous. Her whole of her mouth widens, and her face expands like some sort of peeled fruit or plant. Ew. Let's test your theory, then. Before you can ask what she's talking about, a vile odor hits your nostrils, a smell so bad it can't be described by one singular sensation. The smell brings dead animals, rotten milk, and piss to mind? You can't for the life of you figure out where it's coming from. It's all around you, from no particular location. Well, from her mouth, right? Wait a second. You lift up your arms to your nose, and before you can even inhale, you feel like you're about to pass out. It's you. You're the source of this horrendous smell. You turn to her and she's simply staring at you, mouth still peeled wide. She tosses you the shirt before stepping back into the summoning circle. Given our deal has fallen through, I'll allow you the privilege of testing your theory. The fact that something is loved surely makes up for the smell, doesn't it? I'm sure you'll have no problems. Goodbye. What? With a flash of light, she's gone. Unfortunately, the smell she conjured up on you did not leave with her. I'm just like perpetually stinky. You frantically get in the shower, desperately scrubbing and rubbing your skin, trying to scrape off the smell this eldritch being cursed you with. You showered more times in one day than you did in weeks. You sat in your shower for almost the entire day, scrubbing, smelling. It's not going away or easing up in the slightest. For the foreseeable future, you just stink? An odor that could rival any depression cave wreaks havoc on you and your life. Every time you try to eat, the smell hits you first and destroys whatever appetite you had left, rendering all food tasting vile by mere exposure. Oh my god. When you step outside to get groceries, everyone evacuates like it's a fire drill and even calls security to have you escorted out. And of course, no one believes you when you insist it's all just how you smell and you can't get it out. You also got fired from your minimum wage job you were barely able to hold on to, since merely existing is now akin to an HR violation. You go to the doctor, desperate to see if they can find something wrong, something they can fix. Every test turns up nothing, at least nothing new. Not one person, even for a moment, gave you the time of day. Bad end, covers in books. Ending 8 of 10, that's crazy. She cursed me to be perpetually stinky. Gosh, just go ahead and end me, please. Okay, we've done the wine bottle, water bottle, favorite shirt. Now we're gonna go with the protein powder. I can only imagine what that's gonna be like. You casually hand her the vat of protein powder, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you slowly, examining you. That can't be good. What is this? A powder of some kind? Extra strength. It's protein powder. It's to help you get stronger when you work out. What? She glares at you intensely. Clearly, whatever you just said was the wrong thing to say. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You think I need this? That I need extra help to get stronger? That I have a need to get stronger at all? No, that's not what I just, I figured you're strong, so you probably do some kind of workout. And that could help you along, not because you're weak, just to make things easier on you for, convenience. You feel a hole being burned into you. She clearly doesn't believe you, and honestly, you don't even know if you believe it yourself. Flying by the seat of your pants wasn't the smartest choice, and you needed to seem sincere. She taps the protein powder with her fingers. How about we test my strength? Let's see if I'm in need of more physical power. Okay. The hole that functions as her mouth widens, splitting her face more and squishing her eyes. Wordlessly, she takes the protein powder in her hand, reels it back as if she's about to throw a baseball, and... Wait! Oh, I'm done. That's it for me. She throws it directly at your head with such force that it kills you instantly. Oh my god. At least it wasn't too painful. Bad end. Strike 10 out of 10. I like how this monster is sassy. I like how she's not immediately fawning over the person that I'm playing as. Did we get a name for this person? I forgot. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna give her the candy stick, the plushie, the diary. Then after that, I'm going to go back to the craft station and make sugar water and see how that works. I just now realized it, but I guess I saved right before I made the sugar water. So as I've been giving Galatia all of these gifts, I'm just now realizing I don't have sugar water in my inventory. So, you know. You shakily hand over the candy stick, unsure if she would like it. She takes it from you curiously, seeming intrigued. The candy stick seems pathetically small in her eldritch monster-sized hand. You watch her as she curiously examines the stick, delicately picking at the paper to open it. You, rip it open at the top and then eat what's inside. Why not gut it yourself? It's candy, it's not alive, we just made it. I like it a lot, so I figured you might too? It's nothing too involved, but, you know, it's simple and it's good, so, yeah. Well, simple isn't what we need. We need something sentimental. She stares at it for a good few moments before delicately tearing the very top of the stick open. Or maybe she really likes candy. That'd be cool if she just really, really likes candy. This is something you consume for enjoyment as opposed to nutrition? Yeah, I used to, eat them a lot as a kid. I save them for special occasions now. Oh, well, okay, special occasion. Maybe she'll appreciate that. It's no grand party, but it's a nice little treat. She holds the stick delicately with 2 fingers. She brings it to the hole in her face and tilts it back just enough so a small bit of sugar candy falls out. You guessed correctly, that really is her mouth. There isn't a swallowing motion, no opening or closing. It's just gone the moment she touches her mouth. Her eyes, for a brief moment, seem to wiggle? Pulse? You have no idea if that's good or bad. So, what do you think? Acceptable. Ah, you like it? I'm glad. I'm surprised, actually. Okay. I appreciate you sharing something mildly significant with me. You are welcome? That's a weird way to phrase it. Well, whatever. She liked it. That's what matters. You shall receive a gift in turn. Come here. I get a gift? Oh my god, she's gonna kill me. Wait, no, maybe. It seems optimistic. She beckons for you to come closer, but you didn't see anything about a return gift. I mean, to be fair, you didn't see anything about any gifts to begin with. Yet, you get the sense that you might be in danger. Oh my god. Getting that close to something so dangerous, you're not too keen on it. Rest your worries. You haven't given me a reason to attack yet. Yet? That doesn't sound good. Am I truly so frightening? You've been handling this quite well compared to most humans. Why now are you scared? I don't know. She walks up to you and places her hands on your shoulders. She feels static to the touch. Oh, this is so cute. She embraces you in a very gentle, very large hug. You do absolutely nothing for fear of messing something up again, yet you enjoy the simple hug to the fullest. Well, as much as you can enjoy it, with alien brain veins wrapped around you and multiple unblinking eyes staring right through you. Maybe this was a good idea. You need to thank that old librarian woman the next time you leave your house. What is your name, small thing? Penelope? Oh, thank God. Thank God we're getting a name. I've been saying the character this whole time, and I'm just like, I was this close to just giving her a name. Galatia. We'll be together from now on. Oh, you and Galatia live in your tiny apartment together for the foreseeable future. That's cute. Oh, well, hold on. I'm assuming this is an apple, and I'm assuming these are pincers to go into her weird split mouth. I have mixed feelings right now. You not only get to be with someone that doesn't care if you're put together or not, but you get hugs and headaches and body pain and hunger pains constantly. It's worth it, though. It's worth it for that hug. Neutral end. A glimpse inside, ending 2 of 10. A neutral end. Huh. Okay. Okay, so I think these 2 were bad. I think all 4 of these were bad endings, right? So I got my first neutral ending. I might be remembering that wrong, but whatever. So now it's time to do the plushie. You somewhat depressingly hand her the plushie, the last symbol of connection you have left. Also, why is that a neutral ending? I feel like that one ended pretty well. I mean, you got your eldritch girlfriend now. So, and she gives you hugs and you guys are just cuddled up now. How is that? I guess it gets better, but I feel like that should be a good ending. I don't know, that's just me. She takes it from you curiously, seeming unsure of what exactly she's looking at. Her eyes lock onto you, seeking an explanation of some kind. It's a plushie I ended up winning a while back with my friends. We went to an arcade. I was always kind of good at the claw machines, so I was able to win something. I thought maybe you would like to have it instead. Instead, do you not want this? I don't know, it gets me kind of sad, you know? Like, I don't want to get rid of it, but it's not like it really sparks joy when I look at it now, you know? Maybe you can find some joy in it. It's a pretty cute plushie, I think. So, you were giving me your trash. Oh my god. What? No, it's not trash. I don't really want to hold on to it anymore. This sounds terrible. So, trash. Before you have a chance to object, she puts her hand over the plush bear's head and releases some kind of black goop from her palm. It engulfs the entire plush, reducing it to nothing in seconds. You have no idea where the fabric or any of it went, but when the goop retracts, it's gone. Why did you do that? What did you do? I removed it, since you clearly didn't like it, and neither did I. You could have just given it back. Why destroy it? Are we about to argue with the demon monster in my bedroom right now? Why give me something you did not want in your possession, let alone as a gift, where I am free to do what I want with the item? You expect me to treat something with any sense of care when you admitted yourself you did not want it anymore? That's different. I do not think it is. I can see why they do not speak to you anymore. You are quite annoying to deal with. Oh my god. That's a nuke right there. Since you did not fulfill your half of the deal, I will be departing as well. Wait. Goodbye. Okay, I didn't even press anything for that. That was so fast. In a flash of light, she's gone, along with your one remaining connection to the life you used to live and the people that once cared for you. You remain as you always were, alone, in a filthy, disgusting apartment, secluded and isolated from your peers outside. The same peers that, at one moment in time, were your friends. Bad end. Trash disposal of the heart. Ouch. 7 of 10. And then I saw that Penelope drew the picture of the teddy bear. So that's really sad. It's like if I can't have it anymore physically, I'm just gonna draw a picture of it and keep it on my dresser. Okay, I thought the plushie was gonna work, but Penelope kind of didn't go about wording all of that correctly, so I probably would have said, oh yeah, this means so much to me. This was from a time where I had so much fun, and I don't have fun like that anymore, so this is a really sentimental gift for me because it reminds me of the good times. And yeah, Galatia would have probably did more than hug me. Who knows? All right, let's go with the diary. She takes it from you inquisitively. She instantly flips it open and starts reading. Oh, I didn't read back any of my old diary entries, so some of them might be kinda, weird. This is your diary. Is that not a book typically reserved for documenting excess baggage one has? Well, not always, but that's what a lot of people would say, I think. Do I look like a therapist to you? Did she just leave? In a single flash of light, she's gone. That's hilarious. The diary falls on the floor in a pile of chalk. She left almost instantly. Isn't this familiar? Bad end. Too much too soon. 9 of 10. That's hilarious. The 2 times I'm thinking we're gearing up for a cute sentimental moment, it gets violently ripped from me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go craft the sugar water. We're gonna give that to her. Oh, the heart's still on there though. Can I do anything? Okay, I can't make anything with what I have. Okay, what do I have right now? Oh, okay, I was like, I have less stuff, but I just combined the water and the sugar candy stick thing. Okay. Okay, let's give you the sugar water. She takes it from you gently, inquisitively, with an exceptional amount of attention and focus, as if she may break it if she handles it too rough. Okay, I know it looks kind of bad, but, I don't really like how water tastes normally, right? You don't? I don't. I never liked it, especially as a kid. But I had to drink something, right? It's not like I could have wine or energy drinks yet at that age. Well, not allowed to have at that age. Point is, I needed to drink water and I didn't like it on its own, so I would add sugar. It makes the water look kind of dirty, but it tastes good. You drank this as a youth. Yeah, probably too often. Now I only drink it if I'm really feeling bad or if I drank too much of everything else. She stares at you with however much gentleness a person with one eye and a vein blob engulfing half their entire body could manage. Wordlessly, without hesitation, she cracks the lid open and drinks the entire thing in one go. At least you think she's drinking. Her mouth is just kind of a hole. Or is it some kind of portal? Whatever it is, the point remains. The bottle is now empty. Some sugar still remains merged into one gross wet pile at the bottom of the bottle. Ew. It tastes unexceptional, yet you were fond of this all the same. Yeah, it was never meant to be anything super delicious. It was just to help it go down easier. You did not think to add something else, aside from sugar? I was so young I couldn't reach anything else on the counter. It just sort of stuck after that, I guess. I never thought to add anything else. She looks at you for a moment before her black pit of a mouth gets wider, splitting her face even further in two. Her multiple stray eyeballs seem to wiggle. That is quite humorous. Your genetic donors did not notice you handling items somewhere you should not have been. Genetic donors? For a moment, she actually looks worried, or as worried as someone like her could be. Oh, I apologize. I now recall humans calling their spawners something different, yet I cannot remember what. I call those humans what they are, as it is simply more efficient identification. You and me both. More efficient identification. I'm using that one from now on. Is that a correct means of verbally identifying them? Your reaction is unusual for most humans. Yeah, well, I've always been a little unusual. You got it right the first time. You can keep calling them that. I see. I shall continue then. When I was unpracticed after coming to consciousness, I went to a neighboring universe. Oh my god. I went to a neighboring universe without much hesitation or preparation beforehand. Not too dissimilar to you, it seems. I tried to have my first feast, yet when I tracked down my food, it had already been eaten by someone else. They were quicker than me and thus acquired the meal. Though I began searching for another feast, without much luck since I was woefully underprepared. I saw that very same individual chopped into bits. Their parts were strewn about all over. It was quite comical. And so I feasted on them. Despite me being younger and possessing less cognitive resources, I still won. I recall that memory quite fondly, similar to your sweet-tasting water. Was that meant to be like a comparison? That's so funny. Also, we're really having a moment over some sugar water. Not the plushie, not the diary, but sugar water. I get it. I get it. I don't get it. I get it, but I don't. But I get it. Sentimental. I get that. Ah, wow, that's surely something. I guess that's her version of a happy childhood memory, but it's just death and food. Correct. I didn't say anything. How did you keep doing that? You did say it. You thought it. But I didn't say it. You thought it. That is enough for me to hear. You could read my mind this whole time? Stop it. Stop visually and taking color. She could read my mind this whole time. I'm thinking like she probably should have known how sincere I was trying to come off as, or maybe she knew, but she just kind of wanted Penelope to show more sincerity, I guess, for lack of a better word. It's not quite that simple, is it? All right, you can't control it. That's fine. It is. I have already acquired quite a lot of information about you while you were searching this room. So, yeah. Okay. It's as I thought. You knew what I was trying to do. You know what you're here for. You know what I'm here for. And yet, you've killed me like, what, twice already? Thoughts reveal a lot about an organism, you know. Wait. What exactly did you hear? Many things. Mostly all of them, I believe. Moments of profound sadness for no reason, some instances of disgust towards your living quarters, extreme panic and fear when presented with any errors of yours, a longing for the touch of another one of your kind. Okay, that's... Whoa, stop. I'm assuming that was on purpose because I did not auto-forward for the dialogue, so I'm assuming they were just having a little quick back and forth and I was not meant to read that. I don't know, but just letting you know, I didn't do that. And unprecedented amounts of anger. Seemingly brought on by fear of being seen. Yeah, I got it. You don't need to spell it out for me. Of course not. You were the one that spelled something out for me. What? What does that mean? Is that meant to be some kind of joke? Yes, it was. Though, judging by your reaction, I presume it did not, as you say, land. What the hell was the punchline even meant to be? What did I even reveal to you that you could possibly make fun of? Spells? You used a spell to summon me. That was the joke. A joke involving your lexicon. That sucks. I've become aware, yes. Why were you even trying to joke around? 'Cause I got mad? Precisely. Well, you're not very good at it, and it's your fault for pissing me off anyway. She looks at you inquisitively, tilting her head ever so slightly to the side. Becoming enraged has emboldened you socially. Has it ever occurred to you to behave in a straightforward manner such as this when you are not under the effects of adrenaline? You know, I am not one of your kind. That much you must be certain of. Well, yeah? I do not see a purpose for your fear in this instance. If you are excessively worried about appearing wrong to those around you due to socially accepted norms, why would it apply to me? It doesn't. I mean, come on. Why do you think I tried to bring you here to begin with? You're the only one who can't give me flack for being all f***ed up. And even then, I bet you still hate me like everyone else. An odd thing to presume. I do not hate you. In fact, I find you rather intriguing. There's no way she's telling the truth. Did you forget I can hear you, despite that revelation only being moments ago? That's... whatever. I messed up everything right from the start, like I always do. How is that something to not be hated for? I yelled at you. 1. You were, and still are to a degree, in this current moment, under the influence of various external consumables and medications. It would be irrational to assume one functions smoothly and regularly in such a state. 2. It seems you're simply lacking in cognitive awareness. I don't sense any malicious intent or desire to cause pain from you. You merely need to become more aware of yourself. You weren't sensing any malicious intent when I gave you wine. You were like, oh, you're giving me wine, and you're trying to get me drunk, you're trying to get me off my game. I see what you're trying to do, filthy human. And then you, did you kill me? I don't remember. There was no maliciousness at that moment, right? Yet, that was the outcome you gave me for me giving you the wine, basically. But now you're like, I don't sense malicious intent. There was never any malicious intent for you, Gladia. Just an overreactor. All right, Socrates, I get it. That is not my name. Oh, that was a joke. That's funny. Quite humorous. Oh, okay, I seriously need to teach her how to make jokes. This is so cringy. Fear not. You will have plenty of time to do so. Your entire lifespan, to be more precise. What? You're staying? Was that not the point of your deal? Oh, well, it's just I didn't actually think. I mean, I thought it was... What the heck? Okay, I'm not pressing anything. Like, I'm at the end of the dialogue, of course I'm pressing space to go to the next dialogue, but I just hit space and for the second time it just breezes through all that dialogue. I can't control that for whatever reason. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm already aware. Though you proposed the deal and you've delivered all of your half, regardless of what you assumed, I am here to stay, as are the stipulations of the deal. Stipulations? There isn't like a paper or something to sign, is there? You keep acting like there's a written agreement or something. Unspoken contracts. When you spoke from the book, you had an exchange in mind, did you not? I heard it, and so that is a deal we will proceed with. So you're staying here with me for as long as I want? Correct. You won't leave? Correct. A deal is usually two-sided, isn't it? What's in this for you? She ponders for a moment, as if deciding on something that does absolutely nothing to ease your ever-growing anxiety. That is for me to know, and for you to not fret about. Well, that's scary. Oh, God. Please don't. No, I won't take your organs. Oh, thank God. Or eat you alive. Well, consume your flesh, to be precise. Why specify? What does that mean? What did you want it to mean when you called for me?
What the hell? Oh my.
Oh, okay, wow. Wait, is that a joke I just missed? I'm trying to catch it because Penelope's blushing a little bit, so I'm trying to catch it. I think I caught it. Oh, funny joke. You're getting better at this already. Speaking of jokes, how about I show you some? If you're gonna be staying here with me, it would be nice for us to laugh at the same things, you know? She nods robotically, walking closer to your side as if waiting for you to lead her somewhere. Fair assessment. You said show me. Are these jokes not of the verbal variety? Well, most jokes are, but I like the picture ones. There are pictures that function as jokes? Well, okay, it's not really a joke in the regular sense. There are these things called... Actually, forget it. Scratch what they're called. You won't get it anyway. There are pictures and videos that people make online, and I think they're funny. Here, I'll pull one up. Well, let me show you Reddit. As you fumble in your pants' very deep men's pockets for your phone, you can feel her eyes watching your every move. Not quite threatening, but curiously nerve-wracking. You manage to open your phone without dropping it despite your shaking, and in almost inhuman speed, you open one of your apps, Reddit, and navigate through, because I feel like Penelope is definitely on Reddit, and navigate through the menus to get to your folders. You're clicking so fast, the app screens aren't even loaded fully by the time you start frantically tapping the screen. Here, I got one, look. You play one of your favorite videos, tilting your phone to the side so she can see, though you're positive she'll have no trouble with all those eyes. You make sure to pump up the volume so you both can experience the silliest joke humanity has to offer as originally intended. Is she laughing? This is a rotating feline. Why do I think Is this the I-A-U-A-O cat? It's funny. It is kind of funny. I don't know. Is it? I don't quite understand. How exactly is this a joke? You nervously yet passionately begin to expound on the concept of absurdist humor, namely why a 4-polygon cat rotating to fast-paced video game music is the funniest shit ever. Since your curtains were clipped closed, successfully blocking out all of daylight, you didn't even realize it was nighttime until your phone alarm went off mid-monologue, interrupting your erratic verbal essay on humor no normal person would ever sit through. Like a doting mother, she abruptly scoops you up by the waist, holding you like luggage under her arm as she walks you to your very dirty, musty, smelly bed, before unceremoniously setting you down on your feet in front of it. It's time for rest. You must sleep now. I'm not a child. I can stay up for as long as I want. Being a sexually mature organism is not automatically indicative of good judgment. I've been living alone for years now. Staying up late never bothered me. Because you sleep until everyone else's day is half over. If you are fearful about me departing in the night or rummaging through your things, I will accompany you in slumber. You will? Like, no funny business, just sleeping, like going to sleep? Becoming unconscious for several hours, yes. Okay. My bed's pretty small though. Are you even able to fit in it? My appendages are quite elastic. I can squeeze myself in. Alright, if you say so. Aww. The fact that Penelope looks all comfortable and then like Galatea is just with one piercing eye open is kind of taking me out. Like she's not getting sleep. Somehow she squeezes herself up against the wall, leaving maybe half the size of your body width left on the bed for you. She takes on an uncomfortable position, like she's lying in a coffin. You, on the other hand, whether it's from exhaustion coming down from an adrenaline high or the final brain cells in your dome finally dying from alcohol poisoning, shamelessly wiggle up right next to her, like a small cat curling beside its owner. You're practically falling off the bed with how little room you have, but you don't care. The oddly warm, brain-like mass that covers half her body is oddly comforting to you. No longer do you need a weighted blanket or a heating pad to fake the illusion of having a person beside you. Now you have someone real. A person. Someone practically the size of 2 people. You sleep through the night comfortably uncomfortable, with an odd sense of peace. For once, even if it's only for a moment, you think you feel close to being whole. You start to look forward to nighttime. You'll get to experience this feeling again. And again. And again. Aww, and again. That's all you want to feel. All of the time. Sleeping through full days, joint pain, hunger, you don't care. Even if it's only for a couple of hours each day, you just want to feel whole. Good end. Codependent. Okay, I was thinking that. I was like, kind of going to be relying on Galatea for just about everything emotional at this point. So maybe there's an ending where Galatea can kind of help Penelope stand on her own whilst also being in a healthy relationship together. Codependency, at least. It's considered the good end. I mean, good is in quotes, so. Okay, so I just tried taking something from the fridge because I know that there was an energy drink in the fridge, but I saved at like a really weird time, so I'm gonna do a new game. I'm going to grab the energy drink, and then I'm going to see if what happens if I give that to her. I think I have 8 or 9 endings. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see how many I did, but first things first, we're gonna see what happens when we do the energy drink. Okay, let's take the energy drink and let's give that to Galatia. She turns her nose up at you, holding the can as if it's something vile and filthy. She clearly doesn't want to make full contact with it. If nothing else, mortal, you are bold for this, very bold. An energy drink? What? To hand me such a thing. She lets out a single laugh. You didn't think anyone could puff air out of their mouth frighteningly, yet here you are. You really are broken compared to the rest of them. Well, wait, hold on. Before you have any chance to explain yourself, you see her gearing up for something. Oh my god, how did we go so left field? Whatever it is, it's clearly not going to be good news for you. You want me to have more energy? To be more spry and lively? Not so dead and lifeless looking? No. Okay. Again, I did not press anything for that dialogue to just breeze on through multiple slides like that. You don't know what was so wrong with an energy drink. You drink cans of those things all the time, every day. It's not like that makes you weak. Just lacking in nutrition, and it probably induces some kind of Parkinson's. But it's not an insult to you. Then again, you're not an eldritch monster person. Why would you ever be able to predict a monster? Whether it was an energy drink can or a snack of some kind, this would have happened regardless, wouldn't it? Oh my god, your entire apartment, you included, was blown to bits. Bad end, monster versus monster. Monster energy drink. Very funny. Ending 4 of 10. Huh. Okay, so I'm missing one ending. I got most of the items again. I'm gonna see if I can craft anything with any of this. This time I have an energy drink instead of a water bottle, so maybe I'll get something with that. Oh, looks like I can make something. I wonder, sometimes I mix other drinks into my energy drinks to make them taste better. Am I gonna put the sugar stick in the energy drink? Would wine be a bad idea? Oh god. That's not gonna put someone in the hospital, is it? I mean, she is literally an eldritch being of some kind. Yeah, it's probably fine. Hell, she might even like it. You know what? Hell yeah. Honestly, at this point, I feel like she might like it. Well, no, because she hated the wine and she hated the energy drink. I'm about to get murked again. Here we go. Okay, energy drink sludge. You hesitantly hand her the wine bottle of sludge, almost certain it's a bad idea, and yet you fork it over anyway. She looks at you with utter disgust. She hasn't even said anything, yet you can tell she's deeply offended by the gesture. Anyone would be. Slowly, she turns the bottle around in her hand so she can, presumably, get a better look at the spilled sludge stains all over the top of the bottle. The wine label is stained and falling off. The liquid inside is a disgusting amalgamation of separated fluids and fizz. If you didn't know what it was already, you might have assumed it was some kind of potion a child made using dirt and some cleaning fluids. Her pupils shrink as she stares a hole through you. What is this? It's, well, I'm not really sure. I mix drinks for myself a lot, so I mixed something and made that. You didn't consider the possibility that this didn't turn out well? That this is bad? I didn't. I just thought, it's the thought that counts. She stares at you incredulously. She's clearly not impressed. After staring at the bottle for what feels like an eternity, she swiftly cracks open the lid and turns the bottle in your direction. Why don't you take a drink of it? Oh my god. Clearly this should taste good considering it's a gift. You did give this to me, so you must be okay with drinking some, correct? Sassy Galatia. You didn't account for this. The monster woman is mad at you and is now trying to get you to drink the mystery sludge. Is it even edible? Can you drink this and not end up at the hospital? You don't know if you have enough money to cover an ambulance or a hospital. You grab the bottle, unconfident yet fearfully motivated. As you peer into the top of the bottle, observing the liquid inside, it fizzes and bubbles with a sickening brown color. Ugh, I'm like imagining it. Dear Lord, you're really about to drink this. Yeah, you've eaten some gross stuff in the past. Food you didn't realize was rotten, almost spoiled milk, moldy bread. But this? This is something you really don't think any amount of laziness could make you drink. You do also have this eldritch monster lady you pissed off staring a hole through you, so down the hatch. I mean, all this time I'm just thinking about how Galatia can hear all of Penelope's thoughts, so just kind of adds a funny layer to it. All right, I'll take a sip. You shakily bring the drink to your mouth and tilt the bottle. As the liquid slowly reaches the opening about to escape, you stick out your tongue and lap up a small bit of it. Ew. Oh, it's vile. Immediately, you feel your face scrunch up and you almost retch. You try your very best to not make such a show of how bad it is. You did give it to her as a gift. Giving somebody something you think is not only bad, but is completely inedible despite being a food item is not a good look. See, it's not too bad. A little different, sure, but it's okay. Somehow the aftertaste has actually gotten better. Oh, Penelope, please. The rancid liquid taste on your tongue starts to fade and it's replaced with something flavorless and hot. It's okay. Yeah, it's just kind of unique, is all. It's a special gift. Give it a few more seconds. What? As she says this, the sensation in your tongue gets stronger. It gets hotter and hotter to the point where you feel like your tongue is being burned. Is your tongue being burned? It hurts and yet you can't make any sounds. You just feel your body clench and hunch over in pain. What? Your mouth remains open, your jaw isn't working, you have no strength in it at all. Did we just poison ourselves? Until... What is that? It looks like a tongue. Your tongue, to be precise. You can't feel your tongue anymore because it's on the floor in front of you, charred black and bloody from burning itself off your body. Consider that my return gift. Huh? Too bad if you aren't satisfied with it. After all, it's the thought that counts. Oh my god, sassy little thing. In an instant, she's gone, along with your tongue. She took my tongue? In a dissociative slow panic, you get up, walk to your phone, and call 911. You try to tell them you're having a medical emergency, that you need help, but between the blood pooling in your mouth from the open wounds that weren't fully cauterized shut, and the fact that you can't make 99% of the sounds required to speak, you just sound like a crazy person. Thankfully, the cops did send someone to your address, somehow, though they certainly had no idea what they were walking into. One of them looked like they lost more blood than you did upon seeing an appendage on the floor. Wait, I thought Galadia took my tongue. You lived the rest of your life without a tongue and without the only living being that you really thought you had a shot with. Alone, in your apartment, just like always. Except now, you can't even eat the few things you like without excessive struggle or pain. You can't enjoy your simple pleasures anymore. You got used to it, eventually. You always just get used to it. No matter how gross, filthy, inefficient, or uncomfortable, you get used to it. Bad end. Lost in the sludge. Oh, God. So about this game, I just want to say that I loved it. I mean, I really like the characterization that the monster had, Galatia had. I feel eternally bad for Penelope. My goodness, there's just really no good, truly good ending for her in this entire game, to be honest. Like, the best one is her being codependent, which is not really something to like strive for, you know? But this game is obviously not supposed to be a happy, feel good kind of thing. I like that the endings weren't that predictable. I mean, I honestly I couldn't predict any of the endings. When I thought I was gonna give her something sincere, Galatia was like, you know what? Nuke. And then Sugar Water being kind of like the best ending I would have never seen coming. I believe the devs said that this is their first game. If that's the case, I am impressed, honestly. So keep up the good work. I can't wait to see your future projects. I love your art style. I love your attention to detail. And I liked this concept for your very first game. So 10s all around the board. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. I really enjoyed Summon a Sweetheart, and I hope you did as much as I did. So if you made it this far, thank you very much. I really appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.